members of the Guild of Saints Swithin are most pleased to present our pageant, the 7 Deadly Sins. Verily shall you witness the fall of Lucifer, the temptation of man and woman, the rise of sin, the epic battle for our souls, the passion of Christ, and the salvation of humankind. All we ask is that you sleep not and mayhap applaud. And now, the 7 Deadly Sins.
Saint Michael am I, Archangel bold. Heed now this tale that needs be told, of God and Lucifer and deadly sin, and Christ Redeemer who rightly wins all souls on earth for life eternal and saves them from a death infernal. Yield I now to the Lord of all creation, Master of man, woman, heaven, and nation.
Gramercy, of all my angels fair and fine, the mighty Lucifer most bright did shine. But now my love would he betray, for he would wrest my throne away.
The righteous Lucifer am I, ever yet the apple of God's eye. I do but seek my rightful station, to win dominion over all creation.
I will lead God's heavenly host, and mine this is no empty boast. I shall engage thee in a battle that shall set thy teeth to rattle.
For God's sakes, enough! The heavens do I yield to Michael and his God.
Good job.
I'll seek my realm below, in field and stream and sod. Thank you. Among the creatures there below, great seeds of mischief will I sow.
La, 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 la. All the world is bright and warm and green.
Spring and summer is all we have ever seen.
We are free and never hurry.
Free from toil, fret, and worry.
But we must not eat from the knowledge tree. Its fruit is not for man.
And not for me.
Their bodies and their souls I shall enslave, both upon this earth and beyond the grave. I shall rob them of their wretched spring. The deathly cold of winter shall I bring. O woman fair, it would be sweet, this luscious fruit, for thee to eat.
Eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
That is one tasty looking fruit.
I'm shocked! How rude! Now, to vanquish the light, I curse thee with sin! To bring on the night, I summon my kin! For my first curse upon humanity, I bring forth the beauteous vanity!
Well, it's about time, and if you please, why do I tolerate the likes of these? And do remark upon the lines you give me, I shan't recite them. Dead I'd rather be.
But surely thou must, I gave thee my trust.
You must be mad, these will make me look bad.
Prithee, please, I beg of thee, with thy golden voice and beauteous face, thy silence now would be a disgrace.
Oh, go on, do you really think I'm that beauteous?
I'm Lucifer, apple of God's eye. Trust me now, for I do not know how to lie.
Very well. Vain and proud and possessed of self, that's me. Blinded by mine own image, God's face I do not.
Go ahead, please.
Well motivated,
No problem.
but drony. I give thee now my gluttony!
Great gluttony am I, a gut for air cursed. Serving God for me comes last, my gaping maw comes first. Dearer than my soul to me are my hunger and my thirst. But my breath, it is so sorely bad, and my wind, oh, it is the worst.
Oh, hi, you heads! You need a bath! I curse thee with the sin of wrath!
Wild hate and discord I will strew about, all hope of gentle reason I do rout. I be raging anger, red as spitting fire. No good, no God see I, so blinded by mine ire.
Stop! Let
Even
all
now
raging cease. What are you
What are you
doing?
doing?
Stop! Stop! Enough! Desist! You make me so
angry. Just doing my job.
Let all ire, rage, and anger cease. For now the lovely lust do I release.
Like Salome of old, thy flesh will I test, with a burning in my loins and a fire in my breast.
Oh yes, lust released. And now to sow an all-consuming seed, I give to thee my sin of greed.
Money, 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 shekels, denarii, silver, gold, for coin of precious metal, my greedy soul I've gladly sold.
And now by my troth, I give to thee my sin of sloth. Excuse me. I give to thee my sin of sloth. Sloth!
Enough! I'm awake. Could this not wait? To be so rudely awakened is such a dreadful fate.
I'll give you a dreadful fate with a brimstone enema quicken thy state.
All right. Sloth of my creature who. Sloth of my creature who. Creature who is too lazy to memorize his lines.
And now, for my seventh and last sin deadly, I give to thee my scheming envy!
Seriously? Dead last?
Seriously.
But why couldn't I be vanity? Why couldn't I be greed?
Weren't you just greed?
There's so much more I'd rather be, so much I think I need.
Behold my deadly weapons, each one a deadly sin. For the war of all humanity, I will surely win.
Eternal dark now grips the land.
Help blast in winter's hoarfrost hand.
Oak lies beneath the drift and snow.
Holly in the dark does grow.
Yet in the winter there came a light, like a burning candle in the night. For 30 years he walked the land as heaven's voice, his Father's hand. But now our sins do seal his fate, to be crucified on a cross of hate. This may prove too much for me.
The sky turned black, the heavens rent.
As Christ his soul to hell was sent, behold the winter of my suffering now. For thy vanity I humbly bow. For thy gluttony have I not eaten. For thy anger was I scourged and beaten. For thy lust will I burn in strife. For thy greed pay with my life. For thy envy I am caused to weep. For thy sloth in hell without sleep.
Sky turned black, the heavens rent.
Again as Christ his soul to hell were sent.
In 3 long days my sun did rise, and deadly sin met with demise.
Thou hast mighty weapons of thine own. In every man's and woman's heart shall they be sown. With 7 virtues I shall smite thee all. Before me all sin shall fall. Vanity, I smite thee with humility.
Not in the face.
Gluttony, I smite thee with temperance. Anger,
What?
I smite thee with patience.
Silence!
Lust, I smite thee with chastity.
I was almost there.
Greed, I smite thee with charity.
I give up.
Envy, I smite thee with kindness.
Killing me with kindness.
Sloth, I smite thee with. Sloth, I smite thee with. Sloth!
dying is tiring. Why couldn't Sloth have gone first?
Sloth, I smite thee with diligence.
Diligence.
My sins! I'm killed! Such lousy help, and I interviewed for ages.
You're looking for fault. Consider them wages.
I hated enough.
And thus do folk of virtue find the peace of God at last and turn their backs upon their tortured past.
So, can we go forth and multiply now?
I ask you, what is a father to do?
Say yes, please.
But wait! Before you begin the human race, this warning. Sin is ever present, in the night and in the morning. Sin lurks deep each tree and boulder, at thy elbow, and o'er thy shoulder. And in our humble manner, we warn thee of this trap. And if our play doth please thee, then do give us the clap. Thank you, good people. Thank you very much for your time, your attention, and most especially your applause. Coming up next, the Sky King's Bird Show. See wondrous raptors take flight and learn about incredible birds. Thank you very much.
Huzzah!
I learned much more from them, brother, than